with them, how they've been doing. If you've been securing the bag with them, go ahead, type some sevens in the chat, guys, real quick. Type 777 in the chat if you guys have made money on some of the other educator sessions. Sorry, I had to try to eat right before this session because, man, I've been doing call after call after call after call after call. It's just been crazy, guys, what's been going on. But I'm super excited. Tonight's Thursday. It's the last session of the week. I'm excited to announce that Cash King is going to be available, like I've been saying, on Monday. So that's huge. This is going to be absolutely game-changing for everybody, guys. I actually just used it on the overview and cleared a trade literally in like 30 seconds. It was crazy, guys. It was so easy. The call-out system is man, it's just I'm lost for words. What is going on? It's just absolutely crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen, guys, and then we're going to kind of jump right into it. So let me just share my screen.
I'm right here.
If you guys can see my screen, hear my voice, real quick, go ahead, type 111 in the chat. So we're going to have Cash King available, guys. Like I said, over the next, I'd say, what in the world? My bad, guys. We're going to have Cash King available on Monday. Monday should be the day that's available. Over here on the right-hand side, guys, is the alert panel. So whenever you get a 3 or a better trade, 3 is good, 4 is great, 5 is an amazing trade. Right now, we're getting a 4-point down arrow right now, guys. So here in the middle, this is basically like an algorithm that will refresh itself. It lets you know how good a trade is in real time. So as the market moves, obviously trades change. Like, if the market is going in a direction, you can see that, like right now, it says that this is a great down arrow trade. This is actually a 4-point trade right now. But initially it called out a call, but it was only a score of 1. So we don't take 1-point trades. We wait for 3 or more. 3 is good, like I said, 4 is great, 5 is an amazing trade. This over here, guys, is the actual call out of each opportunity in the market. Over here is just a real in-time look at what the market's doing. So we use nadex, guys. Nadex is a US regulated platform, guys. I built this account from $5,000 4 weeks ago, guys. I'm sitting at $10,240. Last night I ended at $10,188. I took a couple one contract trades today, guys, just for examples and things like that. So we're on the up and up. So I'm super excited. I think I'm going to throw a lot more money into it now, just because I want to have some more money to play with. To be honest, like I was going to build this thing from 5,000 to $1 million, but I think I'm going to throw probably another 30, 40,000 into it, bring it up to about 50,000, and then start from there. I want to be able to make. For me personally, guys, my percent wise, if I'm looking at a $50,000 account and I want to risk 3%, I basically can risk about 15 contracts then. So basically per trade, I'm going to be risking about 15 contracts. Let me just see here. What would that be? So like hypothetically, let's just say I took a trade right at the middle of where price is. I could potentially, hold on. Not working. Yeah, I can make about $1,000 a trade then. So on my sessions, then I can make $2,000-$3,000 a session. So for me personally, it's more worth it. Obviously I want to show you guys the growth. I want to show you guys the vision of what can happen with just a small account. But I also want to make some money too. So I want to have some fun with you guys. And I showed you how to go from 5K to 10K. I did that in 4 weeks. So we're going to take that a step further now, and we're going to, I'm gonna put a little bit more money in there because I want to expedite this process. So tonight's gonna be pretty quick. We're gonna look at USDJPY here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna mark up my charts, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off real quick. I'm gonna go out to the day chart, and then I'm gonna basically do my analysis here really, really fast. Let's also check the news here real quick, just make sure there's not any surprise news. NZD has been on a bank holiday. We don't trade in NZD. There was some news on the US dollar way earlier in the day at 10 a.m. Japanese yen had some news around 7 o'clock. So really, guys, there's nothing that's going to affect the market while we trade right now. So that's normally what I do. I'm also going to have a PDF, guys, that will come out Monday that will tell you guys exactly the rules on Cash King, on what to look for, the step-by-step system. So I'll have that all for you guys as well. I'll drop that in the Cash King Telegram. So make sure you guys are in the Cash King Telegram so then I can go ahead and send that to all you guys so you can know exactly what's going on. So if you are brand new, basically what I'm doing right now is I started with the day. I wanted to see, okay, where price has gone throughout the day. Where is it at? What's it doing? We can see pretty clearly that price, really wants to stay in this zone right now. In the last 30 years, price hasn't been this high. In the last 30 years, this is the first time in 30 years it's been around this area. It did hit a pretty significant resistance up here, guys. We knew it would. We've been talking about this for weeks now. I've been saying, guys, man, USDJPY is about to just get smacked. At one point, it's going to get smacked and it's going to drop like crazy. Well, I believe if we look here for the last 3 days, guys, well, it's starting to get smacked. It hit this resistance up here in the 136 range, been going down, down, down. So the trend of the market so far has been this, for the last 3 days. We know that there is some decent support down there right now. Obviously, today it hit, support level. It hit down here, hit that about an hour and 15 minutes ago, basically hit a support, respected it. And then now it went up and basically looks like it touched back up in this area and decided to reject.
Drop like that.
And, basically, it's in between these two lines right now. So let's go to the 15-minute. Let's see what's going on here. This thing's going to make a decision here probably during our session, I'm going to be honest. Because if you guys look here, this was the trend. It was going up. It was on an uptrend there. We know the primary is a downtrend here. But right now, it's just been kind of moving left to right. It's going like this. Started to kind of open up here. You guys can see here, it opened up, started moving, and then now it's just kind of calming down again. But it looks like it kept hitting down here, guys. It kept hitting. It really wants to break this support down here. We know USDJPY is in a downtrend. So we're probably going to see this break in some type of way here very, very soon. I don't know exactly when, and I don't know exactly which way it's going to break. But if I had to take an educated guess, I'd say that this thing's going to break down during our session. Let's go over to Cash King here real quick.
Are we live?
So, Cash King, guys, every 3 minutes calls out new trades. This just got called out. It was a 3-point put at 7.9. So if we go over to nadex here, guys, we can see here 7.9 was the call out. So it's very simple how Cash King works, guys. It tells you the entry right here. So USDJPY put a score of 3 at 7.9. We know that the Japanese yen is stronger. So that's another confirmation right there to know that this thing should be going down, because if the top is stronger than the bottom, it's going to be going up. When the bottom is stronger than the top, well, this thing should be coming down. I know that this says 3 points for an up, but the alert panel is saying down. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of wait here. We're going to kind of just see what's going on. We're going to watch it for a second. Let me check out the DXY. I got it over here as well. Just want to see what's going on with the dollar. Let's move a couple things here. All right, the dollar is going to lose strength. So, yeah, USDJPY, guys, is most likely going to tank here. Yeah, I mean, I really think, just based off of everything, guys, that this is going to drop. Yeah, this is setting up for pretty hefty drop. Okay, so there's not any trade like at this very, very second. But let's watch this, guys. Let's see what happens here. Where it's set up right now, there's really nothing. I mean, there's not any clear evidence that I would take a trade right now. I mean, I want to be patient on our entries that we're going to take. This could potentially be a buy setup as well. I mean, we got several things pointing towards a buy. This is going down towards this. This is going down as well. This is down as well. So, I mean, everything's kind of setting up for a decent buy. You can see prices moving down right now. So if you would have gotten in at 7.9 here, guys, look at this. You'd be in profit. So Cash King, guys, I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to do it. Our first trade, guys, I think what I'm going to do I'm gonna take whatever Cash King says. As long as it's a 3-point trade or more, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try this out. You know, I tested this thing for 10, 12 months, and it's been phenomenal. It's been crazy what it's been doing for everybody all over the world. So we're gonna see what it says this next candle here in 40 seconds. You know, to be honest, like I see support here at 7.8. I also see support down here at 7.3. We know that there was some resistance up in this area, basically that smack back down. I think this thing's going to continue, if I'm being honest. I think this thing's going to continue down. I really don't want to take a buy. I don't like trading against the market or against the flow. But this thing looks like, you know, this thing's going to continue to keep going down. So I'm looking at a UJ sell next candle. So I'm thinking that 7.8.
I don't believe that, man.
It's only a 1-point trade now. Yeah, so
It could.
It's not a trade yet. You know, it's right here at the support right now. And, you know, where it's at right now, I mean, it's sitting right here at the support right now. So, you know, this is particularly where, you know, I would have taken a call at 7.8. And, you know, we're only getting a 1-point put. So we don't take 1-point trades. We got to wait for 3 or more. 3 is good, 4 is great, 5 is an amazing trade. And the fact that we're at the support, I mean, this thing's probably going to work up here a little bit now. This thing will probably hit the support here. You know, we did get a 3-point trade on the algorithm. And the reason why is probably got the up arrow. We got the cross up here. We got this also in an over sold area. You know, price kind of came down here and it's been kind of just hovering. You know, that's probably why also the call was called out. You know, it would have called it out at what? It was the beginning of the candle 7.8. So yeah, we would have taken probably a 7.9 call.
Took an 8-1.
You know, we would have taken this trade. I didn't take it. I didn't call anything out. I was just waiting.
Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna pull Cash King actually over here, guys, so I can see it better while I'm looking at nadex at the same time. So we're gonna be patient here, guys. I don't see anything in specific right now. There's nothing in the market right this second that I'm seeing just clear-cut evidence that we should take right now.
Really?
Now, if price comes down to 739, and we get 739, which is this support right here, guys. If it just sits here, this candle ends and it just sits here. If I get, I'd say,
I'm going 7.5. Sorry.
This is nicely set up. So if the candle sits down there at 739, guys,
if it drops
and we get, you know, a trade call out for a call, I want to take that. So I'd like to take a call.
It makes.
I mean, if you guys took the sell, I mean, I didn't type it.
Are you serious?
If you guys took it, good stuff. It's awesome.
Did I do something stupid?
7.3.
Hold up. I might have did something stupid. Hold up.
Buy 7.39 next candle. That's what I want to see. But you know, I want to see things line up here. I want to see things kind of come down to this support here. I want to see Cash King guys as well. I want to see like a 4.
They don't want to go up. I don't get that shit
as well. So I gotta be patient. I gotta wait.
Hit where I said it's gonna go up at. I'm gonna lose. Ain't that something?
Now price all the way down to 7.0. Okay, so that's actually broken past both of these supports, guys. So it may be coming all the way down to 650. It could be coming all the way down to 650, guys. So we got to be patient here. This is oversold. This is oversold. This is oversold. You know, we know that there's some potential support in this area. But like I said, I believed it was going to tank. So we know that there's support down here, guys. We know that there is. The market likes to move in waves. You know, we're trading short time frames, so we can take buys in a seller's market, but it runs the risk. It's a little bit riskier. You know, we got 45 seconds left. We know that this is a support zone right now. We know that Cash King, the algorithm, is saying up arrow 3 points. We know that this is oversold, oversold, oversold. When we see a lot of these things, that's when, you know, this thing's probably going to reverse. So let's get ready here. I think 7-1 now, since price is around. Well, if you can get anything between 7-1 and 7-3 here, 7-1 and 7-3, depending on, you know, where price is, guys, around 7-1, 7-3, that's what we want to take. We want to take it right where the price is. So when the candle opens, all right, 7-1, we're looking at. 7-1 is what we're looking at here, guys. All right.
The fuck?
Not letting me take it, so I'm gonna move my price down a little farther. All right, so I just took 6-9 instead because basically price started and moved down a little bit. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was just talking about. So we need this thing to retrace back up.
Are you?
I hope that this thing's not just going to fall off the face of this earth. I mean, I talked about at the beginning of the session that this thing was going to keep going. I thought that it would support here, guys. I thought this would be a decent trade setup. It's not a loss yet. It's not a loss yet, but just the way that this thing opened up, I mean, I don't like seeing that. So it could be at the 15-minute chart. I hate buying in a selling market, but it was a decent setup here. Look at this, 3-point call at 7-0. So 7-0 is basically what I took. So Cash King called this out, call 3 points at 7-0. So we're in. I'm in at 6-9. Now 6-9 would give me about a 200% payout. So you know it's a very low risk call at least. But yeah, 6-7 is good. 6-7 is closer to where the market is right
Probably
now.
not even gonna win.
We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this candle right now, so we need to see some momentum up here now. On the plus side here, you know, we do know now that this is starting to cross up here. You know, so this next candle here it could be the next candle that this thing's actually going to end up going up. So we might have to take an L on this first trade, but we could potentially take another one last buy here. Like I said, I really wanted to see a perfect sell setup, but
I'm gonna do one more trade on here, man.
Nothing that we can do. Price has got 3 minutes left.
I should be done, right?
Oh man, this thing just
it just went down like that.
The only setup there was the buy. You know, I have to trust the strategy here, guys. You know, this is oversold. It's kind of a bad situation to be in. I know that this isn't a seller's market. I know that this thing's going to probably go down, but that was there. You know, the trade was there. The buy was there. We know that there's some support in this area. You know, it's broken now through all 3 levels of support. So it's really hard to trade this. It's very hard to, you know, try to find that spot where it's finally going to go back up. You know, it will go back up. The market moves in waves. It doesn't always just move in one direction. So there will be a spot where this thing does finally, you know, work up, and it is set up for that. It's just how many trades do we want to take, you know, for buys when price is doing this. You guys can see here, you know, yeah, I mean, this thing hit a hard resistance here. Boom. This thing's most likely, yeah, gonna. Yeah, this is tough. You know, this is going to turn into a 5-point call. I mean, this next candle, guys, you know, it's right at the 30. This is going to turn into a 5-point call. So
it's gonna just jump up though. So
I'll take one more call, guys. If we lose this one, I gotta walk away.
This nadex shit, man. It's like
if this next one loses, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and keep trying to call on a seller's market. So I mean, I got a minute left. I mean, this thing obviously could, you know, trace all the way back up, but I doubt that that's going to happen. This thing has a lot of momentum down. I mean, now it's in the 5.8, so I just called out 6.2. That's not a valid entry anymore, guys. So,
One more trade.
yeah, this is tough market, guys. I mean, this thing is trending down right now. There will be a pullback. A lot of times it happens at the half hours and the hours.
But it's not.
So I'm willing to trust my analysis.
This shit is
ready to trust
retarded.
the market
Nadex is
that,
dumb.
you know, at the half hour, this thing's going to reverse.
It's like it
So
don't. It's.
if you look at the 15, yeah, this thing's been working down. So this is where potentially we're going to see this thing rise.
One more trade. I don't give a fuck.
So I'll trust the trade. I'll take it.
6.
I could potentially end up being under max on it. Okay. All right. So if we look at the strategy here, 4-point trade, 6.2. Got it outside the green bands. Got the up arrow. Got oversold, oversold, oversold. We had a lot of momentum down. It's the half hour. So this is where normally you'll see this thing go up. So it should. I'm in. I took a 6.3 here, guys. So I trust my analysis. I trust my strategy. It's done good for me my last 3 years, so I'm willing to trust it. Now, just like last night, if this
How fast
go up
things can
and
just
stays
turn.
up with the strategy, once we get the buy, there'll be a continuation candle down. There'll be another candle that goes up before, you know, maybe this thing continues down. So we're 2 minutes and 30 seconds in right now. Price really has not moved. It's just chilling here right now. So happens. Sometimes it just kind of just chills in a spot. We'll get some movement here coming up. So we have 5 total minutes, guys, on the strategy here. So
Drops.
At some point, this thing's got to go in the other direction. This is what I was afraid of. Too much momentum down.
We gonna lose, but hey, it is what it is. Did you get out of it?
The momentum now has stopped. So, you know, this next candle could be the one that actually does go up now. We've got 2 minutes left. I've already lost 2 in a row. Well, I guess I haven't lost 2 in a row yet, but, you know, as long as the price reverses here, part of me wants to just close this thing out and then take the next trade, because the next trade, you know, I believe could end up going up. Especially if this candle ends. This candle ends in profit. This next candle definitely should continue then. So it offered me all the way up to $44 I could have taken.
Like, come on, man. Like this is not. This shit don't move like that, really.
Cross up.
It don't move like that,
cross
man.
Up here, we get the buy.
When it does that, it goes up.
A lot of times, that's a good indication that this thing's gonna go up.
I am a failure,
Price
but
wants to. It's just stayed now. It's respected this level, guys. I think this next candle now is going to go up. I think it hit its spot, hit its support. So I'm gonna end up taking one last one, guys. I have to trust the analysis. I have to trust my trade.
I might quit this shit, man.
This is the one thing I
I'm
didn't
gonna
want to
get back to
do.
500. I'm
I
gonna
did
get
not
back
want
to
to trade
500,
a
and
seller's
then
market, but
put it on in something else, cause this kind of. Go on, I'll just go up for me.
I haven't lost yet.
But it stops there. That's the crazy
Hopefully I
thing.
can get this thing to pop up just a little farther. All right, so this thing's gonna end up going up here, guys. So I'm not gonna miss out on this. I'm gonna end up just taking one last one.
6. It's gonna just stop, man, and then go up. Like candle wins. That's crazy to me, man.
All right, last one.
$227. It's going down.
So about to get across up here. Again, this is oversold, oversold. Price stopped. It's just hanging here. This is when we're going to see this move up now. Just like you see here, price stopped, reversed. Price stopped, should reverse.
Shit don't make
Now it doesn't
sense.
happen
It
every
only
single
cost
time.
$1.
Price decided to just keep going.
Fucking ain't no real trader, man. Makes sense for it to go up, but that's I was just about to push it, but you know.
Yeah, it's tough to time the market. Normally you want to stay away. If you know that price is trending in a downward trend, you don't want to take obviously calls. But these were just perfect setups. I mean, these are trades that, I'll win 9 out of 10 times. So the fact, I should have just walked away from the fact that it went through three basically support zones, even though it is nicely set up. The fact that, it's hard to time it. It's hard to time when it's finally actually going to reverse. This next candle now could just
Why is it like?
explode. This next candle could cause this thing to keep going, but you don't want to just keep taking trades thinking that it's going to happen. The momentum has slowed down, so there will come a reversal. It's just